Hello and welcome back to LD Debate Fridays. Today we're looking at 10 of the things I don't want to see you do during a round. These are things that are just bad, give you a bad rap right off the bat, and you may not even notice you're doing them. Or maybe you've been told they're good things, which is an even worse scenario. But before we get into that, I just want to say I do these videos every Friday, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Throughout the tournament season, you'll get plenty of new content. So let's get started. Starting with number 1. The most annoying thing I can think of as a debate judge, having watched many rounds now and competed them, is when you show up late. Do not show up late for the round. It's just right off the bat, you're losing at least 5-10% of your credibility right there. This guy doesn't know how to read a watch, is going through the judge's mind. Just be on time, okay? Yeah, be on time. Next up. Number 2 on my list of things I don't want to see during a round is random rummaging through papers. When you're hastily rummaging through papers, it portrays you as being unprepared. Even if you're sitting at your desk and you're not at the podium, you're still going, blah, 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 where did I put that one note or that article or whatever it is. There is plenty of time before the round to organize. Take the extra time, organize your binders. You can just go, oh, there it is, flip it open, grab your article, you're good to go. You look very professional, you know where stuff is. Number 3 on my list is also while you're sitting at the table during the round. Don't go and be one of those debaters that goes, hey, I did not say that! You know, obviously you're not going to say that when you're doing it, but you're going to be like, you know? Don't go and make dumb gestures. Be polite during your opponent's speech. Even if you didn't say some of the things, you'll have time, hopefully in the next speech, to refute them. You don't need to sit there and look unprofessional, making weird faces and noises at your opponent while he's talking. Just take a note, maybe look calmly over at him, make a note like you're going to address it. Okay? Move on. Not worth the extra time. Number 4 on the list is at least comb your hair. Seriously, going out to the guys out there, comb your hair. I know you'll be watching some of the videos on my channel. I don't have my hair combed. It's unprofessional. Just take the extra 2 seconds, walk into the bathroom. I know you're going to feel like a girl, but comb your hair. Make sure you look professional. Straighten that tie. You know, it's just a common thing that needs done that just gets forgotten. Number 5. Try not to have a million things in your pockets. Okay, you've seen my patent speech probably in the LD stereotypes. If not, it's a classic example of what not to do. I have 5 or 6 pens stuck in my pocket. And I've seen debaters go into rounds where they've got pens stuck in their pockets, they've got awards draped off of them, and the judge is sitting there going, what in the world is this guy doing? He's just covered in weird glamour that completely distracts from what he's talking about. So don't be one of those guys who just has too much, or has these pockets that are obviously filled to the brim. Number 6. And this is also, I'm not sure if it's 100% illegal, but I've seen guys doing it and it's not polite. Pretending to take notes when you're actually texting behind your flow pad. Okay, it's more of an advanced debater problem, but maybe you're versing a novice and you just get bored to all get up during the round. You just want to pull out that phone and casually hide it behind your binder and text your friend in the back of the room going, hey, look at me crushing this moron. Don't do that. If you get bored during the round, please don't look like it. Don't go and text, of all things. You can always take and draw pictures, and it looks like you're writing on your flow pad. Maybe draw a picture of a panda. I don't know. Pandas might help. Number 7 of the things I don't want you to do. This one is more of a speaking style. I want you to, when you're talking, be clear and vocally easily to understand. It's all too common that people come into the round and they haven't read their cases and they come off going, Oops, I forgot about this section. I gotta go back. You should have had time to pre-read your case, and you should be able to deliver it with confidence, at least in your first speech. I expect your first speech and your pre-written stuff to be clearly presented. If it doesn't make sense and you're stumbling through it, it's going to show me as a judge that you probably didn't take enough time to look at this case. Number 8, make sure you have the right case out when you come to the podium. It's happened to everybody, but it shouldn't happen as much as it does to some people. Make sure you know that you're looking at the case before the round and that it's the affirmative case or the negative case. A very simple way to know that you have the right case is to color code them. I used to use green for my negative cases and blue for my affirmative cases, and that top line would be in that color. That way, when I'm pulling it out of the binder, I'll see right off the bat, oh, I've got a green case, that's negative, I'm going affirmative, put it back, grab the other one, it's got blue top, now I'm going affirmative, I'm good to go. Makes it a lot easier when you're at the podium that you're confident you have the right case. Whereas if you've got two cases on the affirmative and negative running the same value, as does happen, it can get confusing when they're in their binder and they're both in black and white print. Okay. Number 9. Have at least decent respect during cross-examination. A lot of people like to go take a question and run off for 30 seconds, way too in-depth into why their case supports it. Cross-examination is something where it's meant for your opponent to be asking you about your case for clarity on their part, and also so they can try to get some information and some points. If you have to let your opponent get a minor point in cross-ex, it's much better to do that than to go on for 30 seconds and look like you're obviously trying to get away from something. Let them have the point, address it in your next one, and hopefully you've got a better refute for it. That'll look a lot better than if you go and ramble on for 30, 40 seconds in the cross-examination period. Okay, number 10 on my list of things I don't want you to do during a round. Do not stand up there, and this goes a lot towards acting. Do not stand up there super stiff and go, I'm here, I don't really want to do this. Loosen up and smile. If you can smile during a round, you lighten the room up, be like sunshine on the judge's face, he'll get relaxed, and you'll have him in the palm of your hand. When you get all tensed up and you do weird repetitive gestures that distract from what you're saying, then the judge is going to go, I can't really listen to that guy because he's over here making these weird repetitive gestures. The other part is, if you want to get rid of these repetitive gestures, film yourself, watch it in replay. You'll notice right off the bat that, oh man, my arm's moving all the time. I need to get rid of that. So, that's my top 10 things I don't want to see you doing around. You can also draw from this list for things that I think you should be doing, obviously. I've made some suggestions during it, but definitely don't do these 10 things. It drives me and many other judges just completely insane when we're watching you. That's it for today. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll be posting new videos about Lincoln Douglas debate every Friday. Also, I post videos about NERF on Mondays, and in between, I may post a random how-to video on anything from how I made this studio to what I'm doing on my motorcycle that week. So, thanks for watching. Pitch Your Contractions, signing out.